is up, guys? It is me, Instant here, and today we are going to be looking at a slight update revolving a couple games that I've played on the channel before, whether it's videos or streams. But real quick, one of the things is on Twitch Prime, so I'm just going to shout out my Twitch real quick. Eventually, I will start streaming on Twitch again, but my main priority is going to be getting more videos on YouTube. So if you guys want to stay up to date with that stuff, feel free. Obviously, you can subscribe, turn on notifications, all that stuff. It really helps. But yeah, so first update is for Destiny 2. Now, I do have Prime, but I have to figure out the login stuff because they updated it to where if you claim, it'll say sign in, and then you have to choose where you live, and then it just fucks everything up. So I have to have an issue around that. But basically what's going on is for the next fucking 6 months, basically, they're doing different exotic drops. Now, I don't know if the exotic bundle drops are just going to be like a bunch of exotic, kind of like this where it's a specific gun. Because with this, you get the Cirrus regime, which is fine. I mean, if you're a free-to-play player and you're kind of new to the game, it's nice. Otherwise, it's nice to kind of have to infuse your current gear to a higher power level, because from what I understand, it's going to drop at a higher power level than what you're at. So yeah, but it comes with the Cirrus regime, and it also comes with the ornament for it that makes it white, red, and blue instead of blue, red, and some white. It kind of flips the colors, which is fine, kind of one of the weaker ones. But then it comes with like a Warmind kind of ship, which I think is decent. And then there's the shell, I forgot the name of it. The Skyline Flipside Ghost, and then the unsecured / Outcry ship. And the ornament is called the Coup de Main. So, that's the names of everything. And again, like I said, I don't know if these are going to be, kind of like this, where it tells you which weapon you get, and then you get a weapon, the ornament for it, and then, a ghost and a ship. I think that'd be really nice if they did that, because then they let you know. And I also don't have many exotic ships. I think I have a couple. I have 2 or 3. And I only use the Black Armory one, the 801. So, who knows, I might use the Outcry eventually. And in terms of the Ghost Shell, I don't know if I already have that one, because it does look familiar, but also I don't fucking know. But the biggest questions that I do want to answer about these, which I do know from experience with Twitch Prime, is that you cannot claim the items on multiple Bungie accounts, so you can't sit here and say, okay, with one Prime thing, I'm going to get it for a couple different accounts. But the good thing is, if you have cross-save enabled and you've played on, Xbox, PS4, and PC, or even just 2 of those, you can use, these exotics across any of the accounts. I don't know if you have to claim it on the Prime account, like on the main account of the cross-save, because I know with how cross-save works in Destiny 2, you have to choose one account as your main account, and then all the other accounts are just that account, but on, Steam or Xbox, or I guess Stadia as well. So that's something as well that I would probably just do to be safe, but I'm not sure. But where you go to get it is you actually go to Ada 1. I was thinking about the exotic ship. But what you do is you go to Amanda Holiday, the shipwright, I think is what she's called. In the tower, there's the hangar kind of near where Zerg can spawn. So that's where you can find her. So it's really not that bad, honestly, in terms of, getting everything. But yeah, it's the nice part. But yeah, that's the real thing, is that, and you can also do a free trial of Prime. It does require a credit card, if I remember correctly, which makes sense. So, stake your mom's credit card. No, I'm kidding. No, but if you guys want some free stuff, you can get a free trial of Prime. You don't have to, continue it. That just means that you would only get this exotic drop. So if you don't want the Cirrus regime and you want to wait till another month, you can do that and then use your, start a free trial then. but as soon as the free trial ends, you still keep any exotics. So if you did the free trial now, you would still get, you'd get the Service Regime, the Coup de Main, Ornament, the Ghost, and the Outcry ship. So you would get to keep all of that regardless. They don't take away your loot. But that would be the only thing, is that you would have to, if you used it on this gun right here, which I would not recommend doing because the Service Regime is kind of trash. One of the worst exotic weapons, in my opinion, but I will be doing a Destiny 2 ranking video. So expect that this week as well. So yeah, but the Service Regime, unless you already have Prime, don't waste a free trial on it. It's not worth it. I mean, I understand if you want the ship and the Ghost, but just don't risk it. It's not worth it, especially for the Regime. But yeah, that's that. And then the next update is the developer update of Overwatch. I know 2 different games, but they're 2 of my most played games of the past few years, so I felt kind of responsible to kind of make a little update. But basically what's going on is they are adding this thing called experimentation playlists, or experimentation sets, or however Jeff describes it. And basically what those are is they do not affect quick play or competitive. They're their own kind of thing. But those will, from what I understand, be different game modes, kind of tweak damage modifiers and things like that. Which I think is really good, as as Jeff addresses in the video, the game definitely needs some variety. And he talks about also in the hero pool section that the meta also kind of stagnates a lot for like months at a time, and then we're all just kind of like, okay, like, especially when GOATS meta was a thing. Like, even like I play Overwatch on PS4, and even when I would play comp on console, I run into GOATS all the time, and I'm like, wow. And I'm like mid-silver, if I remember correctly. So I'm not like high ranked, but I've been high ranked. I mentioned this before, but I've been placed platinum after my placement matches, my first competitive season. But that was also when I more frequently play the game, so it's not just on, people are using bullshit. I'll admit my own skill level is kind of diminished with Overwatch because I don't play it as frequently anymore. But I also don't play much that frequently anymore, which is why you guys don't really see streams or specific videos on the channel as much. Because I don't really have that much I want to talk about. Because I know there's other, YouTubers out there. Like, there's a few I watch. Like, there's Birdman, there's Optimus, and people like that kind of post commentary videos based off of, like, responding to certain controversies and stuff like that. And I just found that's not really my thing in terms of making content like that. I've tried doing it with the Battlefield 5 controversy of gamers are sexist. And that video did well, but it's just, I felt kind of disingenuous, because that I had a direct stake in, because I play video games, and I've been playing video games since I can remember. I had a Nintendo 64 growing up, and a Game Boy, and all that, and it was just, it kind of meant more to me. But I don't know, it's just, maybe I'll do some more, but for now it's just really not my thing. But I don't want to keep this going too long. But I want to talk about hero pools real quick. I know I got sidetracked, but I'm trying to be better about that. But yeah, basically what hero pools are is they only affect competitive. They won't affect quick play or arcade, just competitive. But what's going to happen is from what he said, he mentioned like 4 or 5 heroes being unavailable, but I don't know if they only take away 4 or 5 heroes each week. But basically, it's kind of like if you've played Paladins or Brawlhalla or games like that, or like, I know Dead or Alive had like a Dead or Alive 5 or whatever, has like a free-to-play version where they rotate out the fighters. But it's basically like that. So if you don't, obviously they're not going to make you buy heroes for competitive, because that's not how it's going to work. But each week, starting in March, so not yet, but in March, each week there will be a select amount of heroes not available for competitive, so it'll constantly, kind of mess with the meta a bit and kind of make players really kind of think and work harder and really, show the skill they do have. And then it'll kind of weed out the players that are kind of like not as great, and they kind of rely on, the meta compositions to actually win. Um, which I'm kind of interested in, because there's been a lot of matches where I would use a team that counters the enemy team, but then they'd switch to a meta team mid-match, and it would just ruin it. And it would just ruin the whole flow, and the whole team would get tilted, and it was bad. But yeah, so that's basically hero pools described. It's not really that complicated. It's a very simple thing. And Jeff kind of described it as wanting to switch up the meta and things like that and keep things from stagnating, which I appreciate. But right now I want to shout out a little Destiny 2 YouTuber real quick. Let me pull up his channel. He's a bit on the smaller side compared to others, but I'm actually not subscribed to him on my main account. But his name is TH3Jez. Just Jez is what I call him. But he is known for his In a Nutshell series. That's how I found him. I started watching his Destiny 2's campaign in a nutshell videos, and it kind of just went from there. But he's a really entertaining dude, and he streams on Twitch a lot and stuff like that. But he also has really good YouTube videos as well. So I wanted to shout him out. I know I'm a lot smaller than him, but I figured even if like a couple people went over there, it'd be okay. But yeah, so that's mainly what I wanted to talk about, guys. Not really much else going on. But if you guys do want to support the channel, subscribe, turn on the notifications with that little bell icon. Feel free to claim the Twitch Prime things, obviously. I don't get anything out of it, obviously. If you guys are looking for various, things to help you while gaming, I am sponsored by Rogue Energy. And you can use my discount code or my link, and then it'll give you guys a discount, put some profits towards the channel, which kind of helps me make better videos for you guys, and things like that. And then I'm also sponsored by Gamer Gloves, which I actually have a couple pairs of those, and they are amazing. Whenever I'd play Destiny 2 competitive, Overwatch competitive, or whenever I'd stream, I'd always wear them, because they were just great. They were comfortable, they fit well, they're just amazing. Well, that's about it, guys. So yeah, join the Discord, subscribe, turn on the notifications and all that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.